So let us look at this answer right now. From the two homologous pairs given in the diagram, I can see that there are 4 genes A, B, C, D on both the homologs. One of the homologs has all the dominant alleles and the other one has the recessive alleles for all the genes. So this is a heterozygote for A, B, C, D genes, this individual. Now I have to tell which gene pairs have maximum chances of getting recombined. Okay, so A and B is a gene pair, B and C is a gene pair, C and D is a gene pair, and A and D is also a gene pair, A and C is also a gene pair. Now I have to tell chances of this non-sister chromatid swapping genes with this non-sister. How are these chances? Which of the pairs will have crossovers more frequently? So in my options I have A and D, B and C, C and D genes, and A and D genes. Notice that capital A represents the dominant alleles and small a represents recessive. So the answer is crossing over between gene A and D will be the most, because they are most distant from each other. So let's look at the answer. An increase in the distance between the two genes will increase the frequency of crossing over. So because A and D genes are the most distant from each other, there's maximum chance that after crossing over, the product or the recombined chromatids would have either a capital A and small d together, or capital A and capital D, or small a and capital D, and small a and small d. So there are 4 possibilities. So the answer is the last option. Finally, our conclusion is that when two genes are very close together on the same chromosome, crossing over or recombination event would be very low between them. Therefore, they will always be transferred into the gametes together. Okay, if they're far apart from each other, there's less likely chance of them not getting recombined. So if they're far away, chances of them recombining with their alleles are high. That's it. Now you will move on to studying autosomal linkage in more details. Thank you.